Hello, everybody. Welcome to Inside the Booth. I am Dan Arena, and this over here is
Matthew. Hello, Peterson. Matthew. Hello, Peterson. That's my name.
Hello, Matthew. Hello, Peterson.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. Why is Dan wearing a Ghostbuster outfit and he's got Ghostbusters behind him? A cool looking proton pack and such. It's because today is Ghostbuster Day. The first movie came out today, June 8th. Just giving a shout out for that. So that is why the Ghostbuster stuff. But other than that, we're not doing anything that has to do with Ghostbusters today.
That would be a good movie, though. The Ghostbusters people taking down Xerxes.
That's right. That would be a good movie.
That would be awesome.
I don't know how long I'm going to keep this thing on my head for. It's getting a little weird. But today, this right now, whoever's watching, today we're going to talk about our 300 subscriber winner giveaway. Remember, it is these two movies, maybe a little extra. Who knows? It'll be a surprise. 300
Ooh.
and 300, The Rise of an Empire. So,
Ooh.
we got our contestants inside this cup. And I will shake it up for you. Can you hear it?
I can hear it, yeah.
Okay.
I can hear it.
So, whatever name I pull out will be the winner. I am not cheating. Hello, Uncle Mike Arena. Thank you for joining us.
How you doing?
So, here we go. I'm not looking. I'm pulling a name out. This is the name. The special name for the special winner. Oh, and it is Dave White from Whiteys Wicked Workshop.
Whoa, right.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dave. You are the winner of this giveaway. And to be honest, there was only one entry, so.
You're not supposed to say that.
Too bad for the other
we're
people.
silly.
Not Dave's a winner. Winner, chicken dinner.
Ooh.
Take that and enjoy. All right, I'm gonna take this off.
Wolverine's here now. Yeah.
Yes, Wolverine. And it's a little warm inside this thing, so unzip it a little bit. All right. Yeah, so tonight we are reviewing the movie 300.
Yes.
The one we are giving away. So 300. We actually have 323 subscribers today.
Nice.
So we're a little over 300. So thank you, everybody who
Yes, thank you, everyone.
hits that like button, who hits the subscribe button, because if it wasn't for you and it wasn't for the enthusiasm of growing, we probably would have stopped doing this a long time ago. So
And I think people like our laughs.
it must be. You guys like it when we laugh at each other.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, that's it. So thank you, everybody. And remember, we also have a website, www.insidetheboothreviews.com. I don't know if you can see that.
There it is.
These are kind of the newer mugs.
I got the older one.
And he's got the older one. So that's what the newer ones are going to look like. For like, yeah, the ones on the shop page that comes from Teespring are different too. So whichever ones you want to buy, you can buy. This one here is a 15-ounce mug. What you got, Matt, is a 15-ounce mug. And the one that you buy from Teespring is an 11-ounce.
Okay.
So depends on how much coffee you want to drink.
What about the red one? The red one you had. Is that
Oh,
one...
that one's a 15 ounce too. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's the one that I made. So
Cool.
yep.
Very cool.
Let's see here, and yeah, we also got cool, other cool gear and stuff over there on our shop page, and check it out. Buy something from us, help support us, and we very much will appreciate it. So
Yes.
let's start talking about 300. 300. Wonderful movie. It was based on a comic book.
By Frank
also
Miller.
And also based on the Spartans. From way back in the ancient Greek times.
Yes.
Ancient Greek is not ancient Rome. Ancient Rome was a little newer than Greeks. So, and Rome took a lot of different ideas from everybody and put it together and made it better. Because Romans are awesome. Those Italian guys.
Where are they now?
Correct me if I'm wrong. My grandfather used to say that there were two Greeks that moved to Rome, and they're the ones who started, and they were brothers, and they were the ones who built and started Rome, the Roman Empire and all that stuff.
Oh,
I'm not
that'd
sure.
Be a good thing to know the origins of that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is. My grandfather would say it all the time. I'm not sure. So if anybody knows out there or wants to look it up, maybe I'll look it up for next time. You can let us know if it's true or not. So there we go. All right. So 300 is about. Let's see here. What do you call this guy? He's like the president or something, or he's
like the emperor.
He's like the leader, right? He's the leader of
Leonidas.
King Leonidas. Yeah, there you go. He's the king. But in the movie, he doesn't seem like a king. He's more of like a warrior, I guess. He's a warrior king, and everybody follows him, which is cool. It's definitely a comic book feel to the movie. It has
very true.
It has that Sin City comic book feel to it.
South Park did a spoof on it a while back, and it's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. And it's I think overall, it's a good movie. So in my opinion, the plot, him having to go fight the Persians and get in between them, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, is this movie about King Leonidas, or is this movie about the Hunchback of Notre Dame guy?
No, it's definitely not that.
No, you don't think so? Because isn't he the one that brings in the Persians from the goat path in the back of them? Kind of flank them, all because King Leonidas told them, we
don't need you.
Yeah, you're not strong enough. You're not tall enough. You can't lift your shield high enough.
And then he said to him, "May you live forever."
Yeah.
He's like, okay.
And all that crippled guy wanted to do was die for Sparta. That's all he wanted to do. So why not throw him? This is what I would have done. You can fight for us. You'll be the first one out, and then the rest of us will be right behind you. We got your back. We got your back, buddy.
He's the bait.
There you go. Yeah. King Leonidas wasn't too smart at that moment, I don't think.
So you give a point to the plot, or half
yes,
point,
I will get. I'll give it a point. I give the plot a point because it was very entertaining too. There's some scenes in there you probably didn't need, but that's just the way. Attention. That's just the way. Yeah, that's just the way. Yeah, the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way of the world. So.
When was the last time you heard that?
The way of the
crumbles.
world. Oh,
the way the cookie crumbles.
From Evan Almighty. That was a long time ago. I don't think anybody really quotes that anymore, do they?
I'm just saying the statement like that. That's just I forgot that
Well,
it was part of a movie.
oh, really?
Yeah,
No, it
I
came
was just
from
saying it was a good
it came
statement.
from Evan Almighty. You don't remember that?
No, I gotta watch that
Oh,
again.
okay. And then obviously Bruce Almighty was the one after it. Yeah, Evan Almighty was funny, man. Go watch it. I think we're doing a comedy month next month, aren't we?
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah. So
Oh
I guess
yes.
that could be one of our movies.
It's Evan Almighty was Steve Carell, right? And then Bruce Almighty was oh, I just had his name on my
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
But
Yeah.
no, that was actually the opposite. Jim Carrey was Evan Almighty. Bruce Almighty was. No, wait a minute.
You sure?
Maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe you're
Yeah.
right. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right, so Bruce Almighty, that quote came from. You're
Okay.
right, because Jim Carrey's the one who said it. Because he didn't have a tagline at the end of his thing, at the end of his thing. And the lady he was doing like some kind of cookie news and stuff, and he was like, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. And then at the end of it, he was like, oh, that was so dumb, anyways. Yes, I think you're right. That was Bruce Almighty. Thank you for correcting me.
Oh, no worries.
How do we get on that again? Anyways, what'd you think about the plot of 300?
I mean, it's a war movie, so it was good.
Yeah.
So, battles.
I like the spears and I like the shields.
Yeah, it's different. That's definitely.
Did they have? I forgot. Did they have their swords with them too?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have swords? Yeah. Now, in reality, Spartans had armor, chest plate armor, and everything else. They did not go bare chested like like the Irish and the Scottish people did.
Whoopsie.
But because it's a comic book, you gotta make everybody look strong and buff, and that's the way everything goes.
I mean, so, I give it a point. Even though like the origins of the story stem from other things, so
right,
like that's you can also say that's like a biblical story too. The 300 that God used to tear down the enemies. In the
right.
Old Testament.
That could be a. We're not there yet, but yeah, you're right. You can the allegory. You can do that.
You can allude to that.
Yeah. So what's next? The acting. I thought was pretty good. Who was the actor again? I forgot the guy's name.
Gerald Butler.
Yeah, I think he did a really good job.
Yeah, he did all right.
He was. I mean, the acting was for big war type movie, and you had to be strong and mighty, So I think he did a good job. I think he did a good job doing that. So, being the, what do they call them? The BAs, the badasses. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Did you give it a point?
Yeah, I'll give it a point.
Okay. For me, I thought sometimes the acting I thought was over the top a little bit. I mean, I know you're doing like an epic film or whatnot, but I thought some of the some of the acting was just a little too much. I'm like, okay, that's good. But I mean, if that was what you're going for, you totally got it. But I thought it was a little overreaching with some of the acting. I give it a half a point.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a half. Half. You know what? I'm not even tallying these up. Are you?
No.
Oh, well,
I thought you were.
We better do it real quick, huh? Let me grab a pen. Here we go. I got a pen. Plot, acting, cinematography, music.
So the first one was 1-1.
1-1. Yep.
The second one was 1
and 1.5.
1/2.
Cinematography.
You go first on this one.
Yeah. I think the cinematography was good. I like the style of it. I did think they used too much green screen at times, but of course they were going for the comic book look and a comic book feel. So, I want to say I like it, but at the same time, it's just like some of it was just too much. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I guess because for the feel of what they were doing, I guess I have to give it a point. This movie was also created by Zack Snyder, correct?
Correct. Yep.
And that is why the Batman movie or the Justice League movie feels like a comic book movie because it has a lot of that computer generated stuff in it too. But that's for another talk.
Yeah, it definitely had that because I believe when this movie came out also it had like that Sin City feel effect to it. So that movie came out, I believe it's kind of the same amount, same time.
Kind of same type of feel and stuff. Yeah, definitely. Sin City was a good movie, the way they did that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I like that style, the whole black and white and certain things are in color kind of style.
Yeah, that was cool.
Cinematography on this one, right. It was okay. Some of the lighting, it was all right. Like you said, the green screen, I thought some parts were a little bit too much. Yeah. So I give it a half.
No, I did. You gave it a half point. I did like the part where he's holding the shield against the rain, and he's watching all the boats crash into shore and stuff, and they're all going, woo, I thought that was a cool scene,
They definitely. I don't know if you read the graphic novel.
No, I actually haven't.
It's all they had to do was just look at that, and that's your,
that was
you have that as a reference. Huh? Yeah, there was some stuff that was like silhouettes. I thought they really did really well. In it was almost like a moving painting. So like when you're actually like reading the graphic novel and it doesn't move. So I like when all the guys were like falling off the ledge, that whole part I thought was like great. Like that's exactly how your imagination goes to when you look at the pages of the graphic novel. So I mean they did a really good job there. Even in the beginning with the whole wolf part when he's backing up in the corner and then the wolf jumps and he stabs the wolf. Brilliant. And that's like the main thing that drew me in when I first read the graphic novel was that whole thing. So that was well done. That's
nice. No, that's cool. It's good to stick with what's already there for you. For the most part.
Well, it's good to already have a storyboard. You can just get a graphic novel. That's what all it is. I got the storyboard right here. Right. La da da.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because storyboarding is a lot of work, man.
It does. It really does. Yeah. But like some of these other movies, I'm just gonna get off subject for a second. Some of these other movies that have the graphic novels and that have the books or have the comics for themselves to make movies with, but they don't use them. It kind of is I don't know. It doesn't go well, when they don't use what's already there,
Yeah,
because there's a lot of people who like the graphic novels. They like the comic books, and then when you take bits and pieces of a comic book and then you take it to your own way, people get upset, Yeah,
because it's tough to transcribe something like that to a film. Because you have your own imagination, so the best imagination is your own imagination. So someone else showing you something on screen is telling you, "This is my imagination. You're gonna like it."
Yeah,
we may or may not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. That's why honestly, I did like the Zack Snyder's Justice League better than the other one. just
I didn't watch
because
that yet. It's just so long.
there was more to it. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Well, just, there was more to it. Well, you know what you should do? You should just start watching the first part, and then when it says next part 2, just stop it. Yeah, and then just, come back to it the next day, It's almost like a TV series,
Right,
like
right.
a 4-part TV series. I think you would be able to go through it better that way.
Yeah, a lot
Some
of
people can't sit.
A lot of people, YouTubers that I follow, they said they definitely like the Zack Snyder cut better. So, I mean, when you have more information and more of the story, usually people like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You get more involved with the characters. That's like creative writing, like 101.
I know it, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, I think that's why I like the Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring the best. That's my favorite. I don't know why, because it is very slow, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's a slow movie." Blah blah blah. I don't like,
but
I like it because I like that character build.
Yes,
you get to know who all these people are and where they come from and what they do. I mean that to me, I think is like the best part of storytelling, because you get to be. It's almost like you get to be a part of their journey.
Right, with the cameraman.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the cameraman. I'm watching the other stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Huzzah!
That's right.
That's good stuff.
Good
All right.
stuff.
So, score, music.
Music. You go first on this one.
On this one?
Yeah, you can go first.
Oh, the music. It works. It definitely works. It builds tension where it needs to be, especially with like the whole politics stuff that was going on in the Roman world while Leonidas was away. Like the whole, they did a really good job with it, even the sound effects. Right. I would probably give that a point.
Okay. And who did the music? Do you know? Do you remember?
Music.
Can you look that up real quick?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it on the back.
Tyler Bates.
Tyler Bates. Okay.
Tyler Bates.
Yeah, I also liked the music. I thought it was pretty good. Like you said, it built up the spots that needed to be built up. And he had the slower music in the other spots that were
dramatic sound was going on.
Yeah.
With the politics of like either side.
Yeah. Yep. What was his name? Oh gosh, not King Leonidas, but the other guy, the Persian god. I forgot his name.
King Leonidas, Xerxes.
Xerxes, yeah. He was an interesting character. I know we're not going on a movie review for Rise of an Empire, but you get to see a little bit of his backstory in that movie, and he was a weirdo. Everything about him was weird, Yeah, he was.
That's why you gotta send in the Ghostbusters, man.
Yeah, that's right. Send in the Ghostbusters. Get him. Take him down. It's interesting, watching.
I don't think I saw.
But
I don't think I saw the second one.
No, well, you should do it sometime.
I think I've seen maybe bits and pieces of it, but not the whole thing.
It kind of gives more of a backstory of what happens, basically, in the first movie. So it's like a continuation type of thing.
Okay.
So it's weird. It's like it flashes back for the first movie, but it also goes before, after what happened in the first movie. So it's like a little bit of both, it goes back and forth.
Right.
So it was interesting. It was an interesting movie. Yeah.
Interesting can mean so many things.
It could mean. It could. And then now we have the allegory. There's a lot that you could take from this.
That's very true. You can go first.
From this movie. Like you got King Leonidas, sacrificing himself for his people, That's kind of like a Jesus move. Sacrificing himself for his people, for who he loves,
right?
For who he cares about. And then you got yeah, that like what you said earlier was cool. Yeah, there's just a lot you can pull out of it. I didn't pull too much because I really didn't rewatch it like I should have. I just kind of skimmed because I was busy today. So
You did
I
Spark
was like,
Notes.
yep. Oh yeah. So yeah.
So you give it a
So
point?
I would give it a point. Yeah.
Okay. I definitely
Now
thought that's.
let me say this though. As a believer, my brother actually when this movie first came out, I had to make a new version of this movie for my brother because he didn't like those other scenes, the nude parts. So I edited them out, and that's actually kind of like what I don't know if you know VidAngel. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
they
sure.
do. You can watch this movie on VidAngel and take out, if you don't want to see the nudity scenes, you could click on that and it'll take it all out. If you don't want to see
the cursing or anything like that.
or the cursing, yep, or the violent parts, you can customize it to how you want to watch it. So that's pretty
Well,
cool.
if you customize 300's action sequences, it's not gonna be a long.
It's
movie.
not gonna be a movie. Yeah, you're gonna be like, what's going on?
A lot of politics.
Yeah, that's it.
A lot of talking.
Yeah. So, but that's those scenes I didn't really care for either as much. But honestly, I don't think they really needed to be in there to make the movie what it was. But of course, I understand.
Sex sells, obviously. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and I understand the one scene where Xerxes is like, he's talking to the hunchback guy, and he's like, I forget what he's called.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, I forget. He goes, if you be with me, you can have all of this. And then it showed all the weird, disgusting sex scenes.
A montage.
Yeah.
Gotta have a montage.
So it was basically, this guy going into sin, going into a dark place, going, ooh, look at me.
Right.
And then he wasn't used anyways, and nobody liked him anyway. It was
Whoopsie.
Pick the wrong side. That's okay. Goodbye.
So you give this a point?
Yeah, I give Allegory a point.
Yeah, I would probably give that a point too. Because I like the, he didn't give up on his principles when like the guys first came to his kingdom, and holding up.
Yeah, it's like it's also a freedom thing.
The dead, yeah. So I mean, the whole freedom-esque and also self-sacrifice, the 300, and the government not backing them up, and they're still protecting the people. So I definitely give that a point as well.
Yeah, definitely, and I like that freedom aspect. You can't take our freedom from us. Basically what he's saying.
This is madness.
Yeah, this isn't madness. This is Sparta.
Bye.
Yeah, but goodbye, Persian guy trying to put fear into everybody. See that, and that's another thing. You could talk about. The Persians were trying to put fear into the Spartans to make them bow and follow them and do what they want them to do. Kind of them controlling them like the devil would want to control people. So you can take a lot of. Yep, you can take a lot out of it. Like I said, see, like we're talking about it, things come back. So
of course.
Of course. Didn't even have to watch the whole thing. I mean, I've seen the movie quite a bit of times back when it first came down.
And the whole storytelling, because the guy that Leonidas told to go back and tell his story to everyone else. He was there at the end, telling and riling up the men to do the battle
for King Leonidas. Yep.
Yeah. So that's loyalty, man.
That is. It's a good part of it too. And this movie came out back in 2007, and it was it was a good 2007 movie, and the graphics, you know, because it was more comic book feel, the graphics kind of still they still
holds up.
what is it called? Holds up for today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's some movies that, you know, from back then did not hold up, and then you have but nothing's better than Lord of the Rings, man. That thing holds up till the day
they
we all
blend it all
die.
together. They blend
Yeah,
everything nicely.
Yeah.
They also shot on film still. It wasn't digital stuff, so that was all real stuff. REEL.
Oh, that's true. Some of it, yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yep.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Learn a thing or two, everybody, when you film something.
Well, of course, you're always learning something. Because
Right.
something may arise. Well, what's this error code here? What happened?
Yeah, right.
What? Error 30:00. What is this?
Yeah.
So what would we give the movie? What's the tally up?
The full tallies. I gave it a 5, and you gave it a 4.
Okay. Nice.
Because you're half points.
Yeah.
So altogether, this was a 9 out of 10. So it's so that I guess you could say so. It's a good movie. Go watch it, check it out, see what you think about the movie. If you don't like blood and guts and naked scenes, probably not for you. Probably, you know, most Christians probably wouldn't watch this movie, honestly. But it does have, you know, different aspects that you could put in that is, you know, like godly and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, especially like Old Testament stuff, there's wars all the time. You could probably think of it like that, you know. You could put that into it in the aspect of it. Heavenly wars are probably fought similarly. That's what I'm guessing, because, you know, first things are spiritual, then it comes to the physical. So
if you there's the guy Dominic West, the guy who was kind of conspiring with the enemy, and he was kind of on the other side, and then you saw the coin, you know, when he gets stabbed by the queen, and you see the coin, kind of like, you know, the Judas coin or whatnot.
Yeah.
He's actually, he did a good job in acting in that 300. Plus, too, I don't know if anybody knows. I don't know if you've ever seen the show The Wire. He was in The Wire, and he was one of the best characters in The Wire TV show. It's really well done.
Oh, cool. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
That's cool. So there are good actors in this, and you know, and good fight scenes, good acting. It's pretty decent movie. You know, I don't think, honestly, I liked Gladiator better. You know, I liked Braveheart better. But you know, this is partially in that area of almost epic type of thing. But you know,
it is a man flick.
It's a man movie. That's right.
Yeah, man's
no, that's
movie.
right. Don't forget, Ted. This month is Man Flix month. That's right. And we're celebrating masculinity and men, other than what those other people are doing this month. So if you want to take this month back for men, especially on Father's Day, come watch us and be a part of. Yeah, go watch Die Hard. Come watch us and be a part of Inside the Booth. You know,
there you go.
So, because that's what we're about for this month, anyways. Yes. I mean, you know,
comedy next,
comedy next month. That's right. And we got some. Honestly, we got some cool announcements coming up soon. By the end of the month, all the announcements will be out, and everybody will know what's happening here at Inside the Booth. Got some good things happening here. Good things, everybody. So, you know, stay tuned for what we're doing. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So I guess we're done here for tonight.
Yeah.
It was a short video. Good, but it's about a review, so you know, it doesn't have to be too long. And that's it. So thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. Be notified with other content coming up. This coming Sunday, we're going to have a Rumble review with Braveheart, The Patriot, and Maverick, a Mel Gibson trio. So this is basically a Mel Gibson Rumble review on which Mel Gibson movie is the best. And we're going to have some cool guests. We're going to have Dreaming Tabitha with us on Sunday, and we're going to have Sketchy Guy. He's a new guy that we met not too long ago over there on Facebook, and he's a pretty cool guy, and he likes to draw. And so on his channel, he's got a couple of drawings and stuff. He actually drew us too, me and you.
Yeah, that was
the
so
other
cool.
day. So I mean, it was pretty cool to see.
I looked like I thought of Dale from King of the Hill. I'm like, yes, that's good. I like Dale.
That's good. Yeah,
that's awesome. I was like, I'll take it.
yeah. That's cool. And then don't forget to go to www.insidetheboothtv.com/shop if you want to skip all the other stuff. Go to our shop page, support us over there, buy something, you get something. Plus, we get a little something, and it helps us out. We also have a Patreon page. Go over there and become a member. You can be a member for $1 a month, or however much you want a month. If you really like what we do here at Inside the Booth. So, thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing, and we have Don't forget to follow us on all our various media pages.
I just wanted to say shout out to Anna thanks for watching.
There you go. Yeah, thanks for watching. And then that's it, I think, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So, thanks everybody. We will see you this coming Sunday. And don't miss it, because all three of us here at Inside the Booth is going to be there as well. And it's going to be a cool fiasco. And, we're going to be rumbling. Oh, yeah. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.